So it ain't cop. Welcome to my channel, everyone. I appreciate all the support and love I've been getting lately. We are about to pass 700 subscribers, so it's good we did this in less than 3 months. Thank you everyone for the support. I want to give my honest opinion of living in Thailand in this video, in this short stay, right? So I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything that's in between. Also, let me know if you like these style of videos where it's a voiceover and I'm just showing you POV, me walking through malls, things like that. Let me know what you think. And if there's anything I'm missing in this video, any topics people should know before coming to Thailand, after, during coming to Thailand, moving there, visiting, etc., let me know. Now, I want to first talk about the land of 1,000 smiles, as it's commonly referred to, right? People are hospitable, friendly, smile, all that. I want to say if you're a tourist, if you're somewhere else and you're visiting Thailand, your experience is going to be different than the locals. In my short stay living in Bangkok, Thailand, I've been blessed to meet a few locals. Based off the experiences they told me versus my experience, there is a wide contrast. What I mean by this is when I come to Thailand, I feel like, oh, the people are nice to me, they're friendly, they're smiling, it's good vibes, there's a sense of ease. But the locals have given a different take on things, right? I've even heard certain locals feel a sense of discrimination based off their background, right? They're born in Thailand, but ethnicity-wise, they're a little different. Now, without saying some of the negative remarks I heard completely by the locals, I do want to say that if you are from somewhere else, i.e. the UK, i.e. Malaysia, i.e. Australia, i.e. Canada, Brazil, wherever, your experience can be different than someone who is actually born there, right? Because certain cultures are friendly towards outsiders, right? Like when I was in Malaysia, it was explained to me, hey, whenever we have outsiders here, we're supposed to be friendly, or as part of the culture, or we show respect, etc., right? So if you're born and raised somewhere, your experience is going to be different. I'm just giving you my personal perspective. I will say I did get good vibes, and as someone who's been to 15 countries and a quarter of all the states within the United States of America, there is a sense of peace when you get off the boat. I'm sorry, when you get off the plane. I mean, maybe you came to Thailand on a boat. I came on a plane though. But once you get off the plane, you'll see everyone's like laid back, sense of ease, no rush on things, openness. And I would say I truly do adore that about Thailand. But I have to also highlight some things that are least favorable about Thailand. I'm going to start with the food. For me, I'm big into food. So I've been to a lot of places, as you heard me say many times in many videos. So I need great food. If I'm being honest with you, the food in Thailand for me is just okay. I just got to be honest. Like when it comes to quality, when it comes to taste, it doesn't quite do it for me. It's not bad. It's just not. I had a friend. Actually, I had two friends ask me about, my opinions on the food in Thailand, and I was like, hey, it's just okay. Now, you can go to other types of cuisine cultures while in Thailand. So, for example, there's this Turkish restaurant I went to by my house. I used to go there like every day because I got tired of the Thai food, to be honest with you. And a lot of Thai food, I've noticed, in my opinion, has either rice and or eggs. And for me, that's not a type of food that I like to eat every day. So I get quickly bored with those types of food. Speaking of the food, they put a lot of things in plastic, right? So I know you hear the stories about microplastic affecting hormones, etc., things like that nature. So I want to keep that in mind if you've never been here. So when by the time you come, you're aware of that. So that's one way to get around the whole food. If you're not big into the food culture here, you can be like me and just eat other restaurants, whether it's Italian, Spanish, Turkish, Chinese, and you can do your thing like that. Another thing is, I gotta be honest about the weather. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I just want to be honest with y'all at this point. Why hide, right? I want to be my genuine self. I don't want to put on an image Some of these YouTubers, they turn the camera on and they become a different person. I just want to be who I am, right? I got to talk about the heat. Now, I lived in Las Vegas for many years, and I used to jokingly say, there's only 2 seasons in Las Vegas. Hot and really hot. I had never been to Thailand at that time. I say that to say this. The heat in Thailand is so disrespectful. It's like the humidity. Like you go outside for 2-3 minutes and you already start sweating. That's why you see me in my earlier videos talk about, hey y'all, I want to have more outside videos, but it's just too hot. It's been explained to me by various locals that there's only 2 or 3 months in the entire year where the weather is not hot. So you got to keep that in mind if you're planning on coming out here, whether it's for vacation or long stay. Typically the best months are like December to February-ish, give or take a month or so. But guess what? After February, there's something called the burning season. So yes, around March time, especially if you're in northern Thailand, you got to be careful because there's a burning season where a lot of the trees and other things of that nature are burning, so the air pollution is worse than usual. Which brings me to my next point. There are certain cities in Asia, Seoul, South Korea, and Tokyo, Japan being on that list, where the pollution can be kind of bad. So before the COVID pandemic, there was people already wearing masks in these cities, right? And that's because sometimes the air quality gets so bad you want to wear a mask. You want to have an air filter at your house. You want to leave the windows closed. You want to turn the AC on. You want to do all these tips and tricks to try to save your health as much as possible. On the flip side of the weather conditions, I've been told by a few people that the more humid the place is, the less wrinkles you have on your face. So if you want to set back the clock, maybe 5-10 years, look a little younger, maybe Thailand's a place for you in that aspect, right? You can look a lot younger, don't got to worry about things, you're good in that area. Now, next, I want to talk about the transportation situation. It is easy to get around Bangkok, and once again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I want to give y'all the complete details of Thailand. When you're moving and shaking in Thailand, you need various passes to get on the different modes of transportation. The bus pass is not the same pass as the BTS SkyTrain. Let me say that again. The bus pass is not the same transportation pass as the BTS Skyline. So please keep that in mind. Quick side note, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. So as the channel grows and we become a bigger community, I do require some assistance. So if you're good at clipping, editing, maybe you know how to use TikTok, right? You want to manage my X account, any type of assistance you believe you can provide. Maybe you're like, hey, I can get you this music license. Let's break it into percentage, whatever. Any suggestions you have, recommendations, etc., just DM me, pay me in paella. It's the same on all platforms that I use, which is X/Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, right? Just reach out to me. Now, back to the video. Just want to take that quick little side note. Back to the video, right? Another thing I want to talk about is the overall cultural differences, right? So you may be from a different country. You got to understand that your way of thinking, moving, and behaving may be different from the locals. So you do have to assimilate to a certain degree. It's okay to have your own belief system, but understand this is not your country, and you are a guest in someone else's home. So when you are a guest in someone else's home, you have to be very mindful of that person's rules. So I say that to say this. You see me make the video about the Japanese guy who came in and degraded the artifacts and things like that. That's not being respectful. I understand when you go to someone else's country, don't just treat it however you want to treat it. Don't be the typical ignorant, drunk tourist. Actually learn some of the culture, be respectful to the others, maybe pick up a few phrases here or there, and just keep that in mind, right? This is a quick little video. I don't want to take too much of y'all's time. I just wanted to make a video discussing my honest opinion so far as living in Thailand. I hope everyone have an amazing day and enjoy the holidays. Peace.